Yo, what's up? As requested, I'm going to review what Leo Venus eats in a day. That's the brother of John Venus. He quit veganism, as you may have heard, but Leo is still going. I've no idea why.
The wider the bread, the sooner you're dead. Good morning.
That's not
boys,
true.
Girls, another day. We're gonna start off with some breakfast: granola, banana, blueberries, and yogurt. Like always, we got the.
He's hitting the breakfast. That's how much he doesn't like it. Granola, anti-nutrients, fiber and sugar. Incredibly unhealthy. Bananas, fiber and sugar. A few minerals, okay, but because you put it together with the granola, you're not getting them. Totally stupid. Blueberries, same thing. It's just nothing.
Crew in the house. Tom is getting some bread. He's nice.
Nice.
I just heard you said you're 117 kilos.
I was actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks more like
And, now
60
you're tracking
kilos.
Your food. We got the weight here. You use MyFitnessPal, you said?
Yes, that is correct.
Nice. Have you ever used a chronometer?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Actually.
it's a better version of MyFitnessPal.
Oh,
It gives a
yeah.
little bit more detail on like the exact vitamins and stuff like that. Whereas MyFitnessPal is a little bit less complete, but it's basically the same thing.
Gives you the exact vitamins in the bread that you're eating. Yeah. What kind of vitamins?
Was yesterday. Easy.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So no oil.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Of olive oil. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Extra virgin.
Today, Martin is the one who's eating on his way to the gym. Because, as you know, food is just as important
Wow.
as the training when you are going to make gains.
What a bunch
We're
of
gonna do
losers,
pull-ups,
really.
We're going to do pull downs, we're going to do
Just
pull-ins,
pathetic.
pull-outs. Wait, that doesn't sound like a gym workout.
One important thing.
Yeah.
We don't have to forget to pull a muscle.
Yes! You remember?
Just completely brainwashed.
Have you ever tried that before? No, I haven't. Pretend you're a fat soy boy and that you weigh 20 kilos extra and see if you can pull yourself up.
How did his brother figure it out? Still, he doesn't get it.
Soy boy fist bump. Yo, how's it going, everyone? Ready to sell?
Okay, after the workout, I guess they had some kind of liquid smoothie. I can only assume what was in there, but it looked like a bunch of sugar. Probably a lot of fruit put together, maybe some blueberries again, because of the color. He didn't say anything, but if you drink that after a workout, you're not gonna repair the damage that you just did in the gym by essentially ripping apart your muscle fibers. It's completely pointless. What are you doing?
Is running a quiz, vegan Oreos. Nice. All right, guys,
Oh
out
my
and
God.
about for the
Okay.
last sprint of the week.
Just absolute junk food,
Sector
sugar all
one,
day.
Such a fun crowd of people. I always enjoy working with the positive-minded.
And this guy is a doctor,
But anyways,
supposedly.
I also just had a consultation with a really lovely man. Also had a meeting with a brand that I'm working with, talking about amazing human beings. That whole brand is just filled with them. I'm super excited to let you guys in on that very soon. But before that, let's go make some money. Just got back from my sales job and today I zeroed no sales whatsoever, meaning I worked for hours now.
Okay,
got
the doctor
paid
thing isn't
zero.
working out.
Big fat no. So I'm going to bury my sorrows right now by feasting on all of this. Take a look. This is some whole grain sandwiches. We got some kale, we got some sprouts, we got
Wow. That's one of the saddest meals I've ever seen. He pretty much eats nothing all day long, and then he has tons of bread. Okay. What is bread? What he's holding there is simply grain sludge. It's just ground up grains mixed with all kinds of garbage made into sludge. Then they bake it, and then the slaves eat it, not even realizing that it's not human food. A bunch of additives to make it taste somewhat okay so that you don't throw up. Otherwise, of course, you would. It's just grain sludge. They taste terrible. Nobody wants to eat plain grains. And of course, then at least people used to put some meat, cheese, and whatever in between. But now this guy puts, what did he say, kale? Some kind of sprouts? Kale is super toxic. Sprouts are useless. It's just fiber with no nutrients. And then I think that there's a tomato, which is probably supposed to replicate, if you can say that, some kind of animal food, at least give him the memory that he's eating meat or anything like that. Of course, the color red makes you hungry for a reason, naturally.
Some tomatoes, of course, is whole grain, as I've said before. The whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. One of the things that I'm realizing about sales.
Okay, like I said at the start of the video, that's of course not true. Sure, if you eat white bread, then you may absorb the sugar tiny bit quicker because of the glycemic index, but really the difference is negligible. The problem with the whole grain bread is that you're taking all of the anti-nutrients, the shell, which should be removed from the grains, that's why it is white. There's absolutely otherwise no benefit. You're not getting more nutrients or anything from it. You're actually going to be damaging your gut even more. Bread is absolute garbage, one of the worst foods you could possibly eat, either way, but technically white bread is better.
And you also have to not take things personally, because sometimes, like today, I had some really aggressive responses where people were opening their doors and even telling me off for being there. And you just have to remember that it's not your fault that people are having a bad day or other things. You know, a lot of times people will project their unrelated problems onto you, even if it has nothing to do with you whatsoever. Remember that there's a reason for every single thing that anybody ever does. It's just that we don't know all the reasons. This kind of almost delusional sense of self-importance sometimes takes over and we start thinking that everything has to do with us. It doesn't. Most things has nothing to do with us whatsoever. I think
He's
that can
describing
be
vegans.
just take a weight off your shoulders, sink them down a little bit, take a deep breath, relax. Everything's gonna be fine.
It's really bad if this is all that he ate today. Maybe he didn't show some of it. Maybe some animal foods like his brother John Venus. I don't know what's going on there, but there's no way that he can eat this kind of stuff and even survive. It's just literally nothing. It's literally anti-nutrients, fiber, and sugar all day long. He's not getting vitamins A, D, K2, nothing. Plants don't have over 50 nutrients. That's bad enough, but what he's eating is just completely full on phytic acid, lectins, everything all day long, completely destroying your gut. Of course, when your gut is destroyed, you become mentally ill. You don't even realize what you're doing. You don't understand that you're eating the worst diet ever, a man-made diet. Humans created a diet, which of course doesn't work because it's not our natural diet. It's like giving any animal out there some man-made diet and say, hey, yeah, this is healthy. Of course, I made it, but yeah, it's better than nature. That's literally what vegans think, and he's a doctor and he promotes it. Kind of shows you the mindset of doctors nowadays and what's even allowed. How could that even be possible for a doctor to be vegan and to promote veganism? That doesn't make any sense. 50 years ago and 100 years ago, doctors used to recommend raw liver. 50 years ago, cooked liver. So you see how we devolved, so to speak. Crazy. Thanks for watching, guys.